I'm here to share with you potentially the most astonishing discovery in my design career. Get ready to be blown away as I show you the game-changing ways to use ChatGPT to revolutionize your design process. If you're not using ChatGPT in the way I'm going to show you today, then you're simply missing out as a graphic designer. ChatGPT isn't perfect though, and we'll soon get to that later. The first genius way to use ChatGPT as a graphic designer is to actually help you make designs that are targeted to specific groups of people. So here, for example, notice that I've asked ChatGPT to suggest ways to make a poster that is aimed at a very specific group of people in terms of society status, age, and interests. And ChatGPT has given us some really good starting points to look at as designers. It even has picked up on using hashtags on the poster which will appeal to a younger generation. What a smart little robot. But yeah, here's a really smart bonus tip. Now, if you're not quite satisfied with the results you've got, just type in suggest more points on the above request, and it will spew out some more suggestions on the same query. And one of these suggestions is to use persuasive language on my poster. Well, we can take that and then ask ChatGPT to make persuasive arguments or persuasive language and then add that to our poster. This first tip helps us make design decisions that will target specific groups of people, but I do suggest to you guys using this as a starting point or a framework. Now, of course, you probably know that social media is a very good tool when it comes to marketing, and if you're not using it to your advantage as a designer, then you are probably missing out. But ChatGPT can really help us here in this situation. Take this social media post that would perhaps spread the word of my logo design guide. I've put the social media post in quotes. Click the link and grab my logo design guide today. It will help you a lot in your design process and you won't regret it. That's okay, I guess. Now we can actually improve this in a huge way simply by asking ChatGPT to rewrite this, but in a powerful, engaging, and clickable way. Unleash your inner designer with the ultimate logo design guide. Okay, maybe a bit too epic. Say goodbye to design frustration and help to make stunning results. Get your hands on the guide now and transform your design process. You won't regret it, I promise. And then again with the hashtags. ChatGPT seems to be really down with hashtags for some reason. But you can see how the second version is superior. It still needs editing and reworking, sure, but again, it's just a nice starting point. Any brand designers out there or people who are starting their own business, this one is just for you. Every good business needs a good slogan or a good motto. So let's ask ChatGPT to write us 15 slogans for a business that sells high-tech, modern and sleek microphones. Obviously, some of these are just total pants and trash, such as unleash your voice with our technology. But there are some really good starting points like engineered for excellence and setting new standards for sound quality. Now, I would be careful with this and just check it hasn't straight up copied a slogan from an existing brand or something like that. But yeah, it's a quick way to get some decent starting points. The next tip for ChatGPT, tip number 4, is a huge time saver. Sometimes we need to do something that seems like a huge mountain to climb in our minds. Maybe it's something like creating a marketing plan for a new fitness app. Slap that suggestion right into ChatGPT. And it seems ChatGPT doesn't like being told to write 1,000 words. But as you can see here, we have a step-by-step plan on how to fully market our app. Sure, each point isn't that detailed at the moment, but we can go deeper into each of these points. So for example, let's ask it to throw up some USPs for our fitness app, as that was actually one of these steps in the marketing plan that it brought up. And it's given us quite a lot to think about here. This can work for all kinds of plans and strategies, not just marketing. Now the next tip is a big one for us graphic designers. Presenting our designs to clients can be tough, but let's ask ChatGPT to write us an intro to our pitch. And we're going to put in some basic points of the brief and the client's needs. Okay, well, the results aren't all that great, to be honest. And I'm going to copy that and then ask it to rewrite it to be more engaging and more captivating. Hello everyone, and welcome to this exciting presentation. Yeah, that part's probably going to be cut out immediately. Today, we have the privilege of introducing a brand new logo for our client's construction company. Okay, it's getting better, but we could add the client's name in here. This company is on a mission to shake up the industry and establish itself as a leader. And it goes on to briefly talk about how the design is going to solve a problem as an introduction. Again, it's a great starting point, and the second example is superior to the first one we actually generated. Don't be afraid to keep refining a search in ChatGPT. It used to be that you needed countless hours or to spend lots of money to hire somebody to do this, and that is writing a blog. But of course, we now have our new robot friend. Yes, graphic design blogs are a great tool for making a name for yourself in this industry. And as I've said, use these as starting points to then go on and do your own thing, especially when it comes to blog posts. You will still need to use your own knowledge and do some research, but it's also a good way to find ideas for blog posts. Number 7 is probably one of the most simplest things, but also it's probably one of the biggest time savers when considering a workflow session or a career. Using ChatGPT to write placeholder text. Let's just throw away that lorem ipsum rubbish and ask ChatGPT to write some words based around the topic you're working on. Make sure it's relevant to your topic, of course, and also do make those changes that you might need to make along the way. But now you have some wonderful grammatically correct placeholder text that you can put onto your mockups or whatever you want to do. Now, here's a really cool tip. ChatGPT can actually be used to generate actual graphic design ideas. If you don't believe me, check this out. For example here, I want to have ideas for designing an icon set based around dogs. The first 20 suggestions are okay, I guess, but if I reword my query a little bit, let's see what we end up with now. Yeah, these are way more visually engaging suggestions in my opinion. A dog drinking from a water bowl, a howling dog, and even a cute doggo with a bow tie. It is very important to have a creative mindset and an eye for design. That goes without saying, and it cannot be emphasized enough. Having those will ensure that you remain more original and stand out as a designer. There must be other free tools out there for graphic designers to use rather than just ChatGPT, right? Check out the video on screen and you can find out some more AI tools for you and your design workflow. But until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.